Hello, my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel, Adventures with Megan. I am in Townsville Airport, so I've flown from Darwin to Townsville today and I'm going to Magnetic Island. So I last minute booked a transfer on the plane, like before we set off, to get a shuttle from the airport to the ferry port, which was only $10 instead of an Uber that was going to be like 25. So I spent the remaining money on this breakfast wrap because I don't think there's anywhere to buy any food near the terminal. So I was like, well, at least if I've got this, then I can eat something. I'm getting the ferry to Magnetic Island to do some more of the hiking trails there.
Some time later.
Okay, so I've just checked into my room. Bungalow Bay. Oh, it's not called Bungalow Bay. Where are we? Bounce. Is beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's like a little forest. There's like little bungalows all around. I'm in a 6-bed girls. There's one girl asleep, but the other 2 girls who are already in there seem super friendly. So I've managed to nab a bottom bunk. We absolutely love that. I may head to Horseshoe Bay for sunset and to get some food for tea. Also, I met a lass in the queue waiting to check in who is from Driffield. She's literally like 20 minutes away from me at home. So I'm in the room. No one else is in the room with me at the moment. So this is a 6-bed community dorm. So there's 6 bunk beds. I have got a bottom bunk. I'm very excited about this. So there's an ensuite. There's a separate toilet and shower. We love this. And there's like a toilet and shower block as well. So lots of opportunities to get cleaned, which is good. So I was having lots of lovely chats with people over tea. I made enough to feed the 5,000 as usual. So I'm just going to sort my stuff out here and get an early-ish night because I think I want to go running tomorrow because the trails are beautiful. So I'm just going to have some electrolytes that I brought with me from Sri Lanka. So I've not had enough today. Shower and then hit the sack. It is the next day. I am out running, which is exciting. I am staying near Horseshoe Bay in the Bounce and I'm potentially running to Nelly Bay. We'll see how hot it gets. I've got this excellent sports bra that's got pockets for water, inhaler and snacks. So I am just getting to the start of a trail. There's a little track off the road which is nice. This hostel, I will say, is amazing. Like, the grounds of it are amazing. There's social areas, but then where I'm staying is quite a way away from the social areas, which is nice. And the girls in the dorm are lovely. The facilities are great, unless you need a can opener. And yeah, everyone's like really friendly. There's not been a meal I've had on my own. I'm meeting up with Layla, the girl from Driffield, to do the forts walk later so we can hopefully see some koalas. And I had brekkie with a girl called Nicole, who is German but has lived in Australia so long she has an Aussie accent. And it's just nice vibes, you know. I've run like through the trails, through the wooded area. I'm now down by the sea. This is one thing I never get bored of in Australia. Water fountains. They love a water fountain and they love a public toilet. It is stunning out here, I will say. So I think just over there is Autopia Bay, where the rock wallabies are. Now I'm just following this nice little path to take me to Nelly Bay, hopefully.
Some time later.
I am back from the run. I went to IGA, got a lot of snacks. There are jam-filled lamingtons that are dairy-free in the IGA on Maggie Island. Would highly recommend. Had that for second breakfast, hiding it from the kookaburras. So I've got my sun shirt on that I got the other day in Darwin, and now I'm out on the forts walk with a lass who I met yesterday, who is from a like 20-minute drive from my house. Hello. Hello. This is Layla. So we are out on the forts walk to try and find some koalas, and then ending up in some bays for some swimming as well. So we're just sat at the bottom of the fort. So Layla's gone up to have a look at the fort. There were so many koalas. There were 2 koalas, and the first one was like high up in the trees, but then the second one was so close by and his little ears were blowing in the breeze. Oh, so cute. So we've made it to Florence Bay, We've been for a swim in the sea. It was beautiful. And now I've got pack-ups. So I've got wraps with a lactose-free cheese in. We love that. Some dates. I've got some fruit. I've got some salty snacks. We are set. We have now come around to Radical Bay, which is on the north side of the island. And it's like there's us and 2 other people here. And it's amazing. It's amazing. We are, oh wow, where are my sunglasses? My sunglasses are no longer on my head. Oh boy. I feel like I had them on my head. Okay, fine, okay, well, I found my sunglasses. We are in a place called Balding Bay, and this is a clothes optional beach. So it was a little bit tricky to get down here, and some people are naked, which is fine. So we found some shade where the naked people are not. And each bay here is just so different. Like the Florence Bay was really, really wavy. And then the last one was still like quite murky underneath. And this one's like a cove type thing. Look at this. Do not worry, I will not get the naked people in the video. So I think in this one, I'm just gonna like paddle into the sea. I stupidly left my GoPro in the accommodation. So I'm gonna try not to drop my phone in here. I'm gonna see what the sea feels like. Okay, the last one was quite cold. I don't think this one's as cold. Oh, no, it's cold. It is cold. Oh, it's nice on your feet though after that walking. I started with my trainers on, like my Merrill Morphlite on, and just took them off and put my Tevas on. And it's been fine. Oh yeah. Oh, this is real nice on my feet. Okay, we are here on the map. We started here, went all the way here, did the Forts Walk, went down to Florence Bay, up to Radical Bay, up to Balding Bay, nudist beach, and then now we're here. So we're going to go to Horseshoe Bay, hopefully get some ice cream, and then back to the hostel. I am back at the hostel. I have showered, I'm clean. As you can see, I'm in the toilet block because I don't personally rate the shower in the room. So you've got a separate toilet block because there's a camping thing here as well. So toilet, loads of toilets, and loads of showers that have very good water pressure, and shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel. In about 5 minutes, there is bird feeding down there, so I'm going to see if I can see some of that, have a Lamington, and then go see the wallabies. Oh my goodness. Even my head. We've come out to Autopia Bay to see the wallabies. We can't find them. I don't know if it's because it's still a bit too light for them, but we've come right to the end and there's no wallabies yet. They're stopping and taking photos of things. I wonder if they've seen a wallaby. Hello. Are you beautiful? Look at your little paws. Oh my goodness. After an early morning on the beach, I headed back to do some travel journaling, and then we headed out to the Sunday markets, which are at Horseshoe Bay on Sunday on Maggie Island. So I headed out with a couple of girls from the hostel, and then we got coffee on the beach afterwards. After getting back from the markets earlier on, I have had lunch, I've done some YouTube admin, I've said bye to Layla, who is getting the greyhound up to Cairns today, and now I'm actually going to do some strength and conditioning. So I've been holding this resistance band all around Sri Lanka with me, and all up until Australia now, but because I'm hiking and running more, I need to do some strength and conditioning, else my legs are going to fall apart. And there's like a health and wellness bit at this hostel, and there's yoga mats, so they've got yoga in the morning, and they said I can use the yoga mat. So they've got like a little deck, they've got a box of yoga mats, so I'm going to do like my strength and conditioning like set that I normally do. So I'm probably gonna hurt tomorrow. Okay, so after that workout, I will not lie, my legs don't feel the freshest. However, there is a trail that I want to do on Magnetic Island. It's 3 p.m, so it's getting like a little bit cooler. I've got my sun shirt on, and it's like the other side of the one that I ran yesterday. So my plan is you get to the start of Fort Walk, and then like start like opposite Forts Walk and go like on the path on the opposite side of the road basically that leads to Nelly Bay, and then my plan is to walk to Picnic Bay from there. I'm hoping there's like trails so that I don't just have to go on the road, but we shall see, because last time I was here I stayed in Picnic Bay and they had a dog in the accommodation, King Louis, and I want to go and see if King Louis is still in, and also at sunset there it's really pretty, so I'm gonna go check that out. The UV has come down to 5, however the sun is right behind me and on my neck, so I've got full on sun shirt with the hood. It's hilly, however the views, so you can see like all over the bays. I think it's Horseshoe Bay over there. Amazing. Well, it's such a long way. I will say I'm very glad I didn't run this route yesterday, because it's like, it feels significantly longer than the other way around, and it's like very, very up and down. I think I'm nearly in Nelly Bay. I'm really hoping to get to Picnic Bay, is the aim. So I might sort of like go off the like set trail and all trails before I get to Nelly Bay to go to Picnic Bay, because there was a bus at 6:15 and it's currently 5 o'clock. So I think if I go straight to Picnic Bay, I can hopefully see King Louis, see a bit of like golden hour, and then get the bus back up to Horseshoe Bay, because it's a Sunday, so the buses are less frequent. I've just seen a little wallaby. Oh my goodness. It was hopping in the trees. Oh my goodness. Little cutie pie. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the 6:15 bus, because the watch took so much longer than I thought, shockingly. But there is one at 7:36 from Picnic Bay back to Horseshoe Bay, so I'll hopefully just get that one instead. I'm currently on, it is a path, can't really tell but it's a path, but there's like wild wallabies here. It's a path on all trails. I don't think it's one of the hiking trails, but yeah, there's little wild wallabies hopping around, but they're quick so I can't get them on the camera. An Australian lady has found me trying to find a trail in her back garden. She's gonna come and help me. She's like, stay there, I will come and get you or something.
A few moments later.
Well, she was an absolute babe. She like came out of her house and I was like, oh god, she's gonna tell me off for being in the wrong place. And she was like, do you have water? I was like, oh yeah, I've got enough water. She was like, okay, good. And then she was like, are you Norwegian? And I was like, no. And then, oh my goodness, there's a dog up here. But apparently the Norwegian apps send them the wrong way. But I have no idea what footpath that was that I was attempting to follow. No idea whatsoever. However, we're nearly back in Nelly Bay, so I'm going to go for a wee here. I think there's a food works, but it's Sunday, so I don't know what time it's open till. But there'll be some like water taps, so I will check those out. Okay, I've made as far as Nomad. I think that's pretty fair effort. I think I've walked like 10k. My legs are nice and tired. I think I'm just going to get on the bus here, go down to Picnic Bay, and then come back in. The moon is out. I really should head back.
Up and down, people on the bus go up and down all day long. And the bus goes beep, beep, beep. And the bus goes beep, beep, beep all day long.
Top tip for when you're in a hostel: make friends with a lass from Yorkshire, because when she then leaves and is finishing her trip up the East Coast, you get her tea bags. Thank you, Layla. I have come down to Picnic Bay this morning, which is at like the south, the bottom of the island, where we stayed last time. It was drizzling on and off this morning, but it seems to have stopped now, which is nice. The views out to the jetty are beautiful, and I'm just going to the accommodation we were in before to see if Louis is in, because he was real cute. Oh my goodness, there he is. Okay, so this is King Louis, and he wants a belly rub. Oh my goodness, are you beautiful? Are you beautiful boy? Oh my goodness. After the excitement of seeing King Louis, I've come to a cafe that I feel like wasn't here before. Like, I feel like there's a lot more going on here than when we were in Picnic Bay. We were in like winter anyway. It's called Lava Lava, And they have vegan chocolate cake. Look at that. So I've got a massive slab of vegan chocolate cake, a flat white, like an almond flat white, and then a postcard of Maggie Island. I'm excited to eat this. I then spent some time sorting my things out and packing up. I was actually moving to a different accommodation that evening just because the dorm room didn't have any space for that night. I've absolutely loved being back on Magnetic Island and doing all the trails. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.